Hey everybody, it's Tamika and I'm coming to you today with a tutorial for the Mach 7 Gypsies long envelopes. And it won't be a long one because it's cold down here. I'm in Minnesota and my furnace just broke. And they're taking forever to get here, and I think outside it's like 5 or 7 degrees. So in here it's colder. I swear it's colder. So in my craft room, it's in the basement, so it's really cold. So anyway, so I'm going to go quick. So if you have any questions, send me a message. I'm going upstairs to where the oven is on. These are the envelopes that I cut this morning as my 31-day challenge to start my mini album. So we're going to be making those. I'm using craft paper today because it may be easier for you guys to see the score lines instead of the black. This is a standard size craft paper, 8.5 by 11. You just want to cut it down to where it's 10 3/4. 10 3/4 by 8.5. Okay? So you take the long side on your scoreboard and you want to cut. So this is the 10 3/4 side. On the left hand side, you want to score it at 3/4 inches. So I'm going to score it there. There. That was a little country right there. That's 3/4 inches. And then on the right side, so I'm going to flip it, you want to score it at 1.5 inches. So I'm going to do that. Okay. And then you want to flip it to where this is the 8.5 side, and you want to score at 2 1/4. 2 1/4 all the way down. And then you want to flip it so that you're on the right side and score again at 2 1/4. I'll go over those measurements again. Okay, so we'll start at the beginning. This is the 10 3/4 side paper. You want to score it at 3/4 inch, and then this side is actually cut at 9 1/4. But I just flipped it around on the other side and cut it at 1.5. It's just easier for me to do that way. So I'll just do it the way that I just showed you, just to make it easier. So we got 3/4 inch, flip the paper, 1.5 inch. Turn it to the left so that you're on the 8.5 side. Score at 2 1/4. And then to the opposite side, you're just on the opposite side of that same 8.5 and score again at 2 1/4. Okay? Rewind that if you need further detail. Okay, so I am just going to fold over and score all of my lines. And make sure you get a good crease so that the envelope is nice and neat. Ooh, my hands are so cold. Okay. So all of my lines are folded over. Then you want to just take your scissors and you're going to cut out all of your little boxes. So there's going to be 4 boxes you're going to cut. 1 box, 2 box, 3 box, 4 box. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to cut right on this. You can use your paper trimmer if you want. Mine's kept sticking, so I end up doing scissors for all of them, and they work just fine. As long as you're matching them up to the score lines. Or matching up your cut on the score lines. Okay. And one more. So when you're done, your paper should look like this. So you have small flaps on the side and then long ones on this side. Okay, can you guys see that? That's how your paper should look. Then you want to take your corner rounder and I'm going to fold it. If I can get a bigger angle here. Fold your 2 big flaps and round the edges. You only want to round. So you got your two big flaps. The smaller little flap down here, you want to round those first, just so you can see where you are. So you round those. We're going to skip these. Flip it over. Round these. 1 and 2. And then open it up and round these. Okay, so we have skipped the top 2 by the smallest little flap. We don't round those. Okay, let me get some of this stuff out of the way. Okay, so now we have that. Now all you want to do now is tape it down. So the smallest flap here, I'm going to put a strip of tape there. Okay, and then I want to, whichever end I want to fold in, I always fold in the left and flip over on the right. That just works good for me. So I'm going to put a strip of tape there on the right. Oops, a little crooked there, probably because my hands are cold. So now you just want to fold it in. Fold in the left, fold over the right. Okay, and then flip up the bottom. And I need my, sorry, just kind of want to tighten up your edges. And last, you want to take your circle punch, and I just eyeball it. That looks good. And there we go. So I think I got an extra glob of glue right there, but that'll be fine. It's just a first tutorial. And then you want to punch whatever it is you're going to use to punch. I used my bind it all and punch there, or you can use your binding rings or your eyelets or whatever it is you're going to put there. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and see you soon. Bye.